College. A time of many great firsts, like the first time you woke up late for class because no one was there to kick you out of bed, or the time you went grocery shopping by yourself and had to figure out how much per ounce something really cost and was it a better deal. Some of you are just going to find out for the first time that you don't know everything just yet. Many of us got to bring our first car to college, and promptly we ruined it. I'm Aaron from Trio, and here are 3 car basics you should know. So when you look underneath the hood of the car, it can be a little daunting at first, but realistically, when you crack it open, everything in here can help save you money by saving you gas mileage. It can also save you money by saving wear and tear on your vehicle. We're going to go through a lot of these different things, like what the red dipstick means versus the yellow one, and just ways to just keep your vehicle on the road for a long time. The first thing we're going to talk about, air pressure. Now the first thing we're going to look at is tire inflation. There's 3 ways to inflate your tire: properly, underinflated, and overinflated. Overinflating and underinflating will cost you gas mileage down the road, not to mention excessive wear and tear on your tires. If your vehicle is 2003 or newer, you'll have a placard like this inside your door. Otherwise, consult your owner's manual. Do not use the pressure on the tire. Now, to actually check the air pressure in your tire, use a standard gauge you can find at any auto parts store for about $3. Press it onto the valve stem, and there it'll tell you exactly how much PSI there is. If you're too low, well, fill it up. If you're too high, you can use the back part of the gauge to go ahead and release some of the pressure. Now, checking your tire pressure not only helps maintain control of the vehicle, but also helps save gas as you move down the road. 2 other things that the car consumes as it moves down the road: oil and transmission fluid. Let's talk about your oil first. You should make sure to check your oil levels at each gas stop, not when the indicator comes on your dashboard. Checking the oil is easy to do and should be done with the engine off. Matter of fact, that's the only time it'll work. You locate the dipstick at the front of the engine. In this case, it's marked in yellow. You wipe off the excess oil and put it back in the oil reservoir. This is important so you get an accurate reading. Once it's back in, pull the dipstick out and check the readings on the dipstick. Again, do this while the engine is off. The reason that it is important to do this with the engine off is that while the engine is running, the oil levels will appear to be above the full line. When you do it with the engine off, it should appear somewhere in operating range, indicated by the 2 dots here. If it falls below that, add a quart of oil. If it's above the full line, well, you might experience some smoke coming out of your exhaust due to engine burn off. If it's a little over full once in a while, that's okay, but don't do it on a regular basis. It's tough on your engine. If you need oil to use, look at your oil cap or check your owner's manual. Now you notice transmission fluid is red in color. It is very different than your oil. Another thing that's very different in the process, the engine needs to be running the entire time. So when you check your transmission fluid, make sure you're not wearing any loose-fitting clothing. However, the mechanics for checking it after that are pretty much the same. It's a different dipstick, but the process is the same. And just like Trio, these are some simple ways that you can stay on the right track and get where you're going with as few headaches as possible. I'm Aaron from Trio. Have a great day.